I'm driving 1,000 miles from the border to Central Oregon. In my last vlog, my window flew off, and in this vlog, I continue to have more truck problems. The big question is, will I make it back to Oregon? Here's the vlog. 2 days ago, my check engine light came on, and I kept an eye on my transmission fluid temperature, my engine temperature, and my oil pressure, but I kept going with my road trip. I'm driving from South Lake Tahoe to Sierraville Hot Springs. This was my first visit to Sierra Hot Springs, and it was probably one of the most beautiful hot springs I've been to. Highly recommend. You can camp there overnight, and they have a communal kitchen. One thing that's kind of weird is, like, a couple days ago, my window flew off. So I've got some plywood up there now. But then my check engine light comes on right after that, and I'm like, it's kind of funny how things all seem to happen at once. Everything's been fine all winter. The river was nice. Yesterday I was having some problems with my truck. I was trying to head back to Oregon from Sierra Hot Springs, and my truck, I was going 40 and it was like 3,000 or 3 RPMs. Anyways, it was struggling to get up to speed. I was like, I don't think this is good. So I went into an auto parts yesterday and it ran a bunch of transmission codes. So I either have something about my solenoid or an electrical issue. I'm gonna call a transmission shop when they get open today and see if I can get a diagnosis today. So I'll be in Northern California for, I'm gonna guess, a couple of days, hopefully not a week, but you know how things go, you never know. There's a cool camp spot I found though. I drove back from town 13 minutes. I'm trying not to drive my truck too much. And it's cool that there's a nice campsite only 13 minutes from here. It's quite chill out here. It's very chill. The mud's a bit thick. I called the transmission shop. They said my filter might have fallen and it was unlikely to be an issue with the electrical. I was so thankful when they said they could squeeze me in today. These guys were really honest. They saved me some money by saving my transmission fluid. They said, it's bright red, it looks good, we're gonna save it. When they saw air bubbles in my transmission fluid, they decided to drop my pan. Apparently my filter had fallen loose, and when they took the pan out, my transmission filter just fell right down. If my transmission fluid was full, probably air bubbles wouldn't have gone in. I'm getting kind of tired. I've got 2 hours and 44 minutes of driving left, and I just got my transmission fixed. So my filter was like falling, and I was 3 quarts low. So whenever I got my D-pan transmission installed, they didn't put enough transmission fluid in there. It was nice. It was nice getting to learn. I stayed out there and watched them, and I got to learn about my D-pan transmission and learn where everything's at. I'm an hour away from stopping the tire. Just made it to Oregon. Oh yeah, let's do it. What is this guy doing? When I pass through Southern Oregon and it's been a while, the overwhelm of the green, it's like a shock to my system. I'm stopping for some eggs. Oh yeah. Yum. Their stand is so cute. So I got some eggs, and I'll show you what else I got. I got some pickles too. I'm in Prospect. So I've been trying to get more, like I've been trying to get pasture-raised eggs because I heard that they have more, like 200 times more folic acid, and they're really expensive, and so it's cool when you can find a farm because their eggs should be legit, right? They're pasture-raised. I love driving through this forest. It is so beautiful. I went to pick up my window, and when I opened my camper door, all of my fresh farm eggs were on the ground, broken. It was really sad. So I had to clean those up before I could put the window in. This window has been, like, I've been moving it around my camper, and it just needs to be put up. Okay, soon you will be able to see out of here, real soon. After a day of snowboarding, I got some help fixing my window, and I can now happily see outside my window every morning. Now that I'm back in Oregon, I've been able to spend some time on the mountain, and it's been really cool to catch the end of the season, catch some late snow, and get some riding in. And as much as I love snowboarding, I'll probably only be spring riding for a while because next winter I'm going to Baja.